Welcome back to Thriller Recaps. Today, I'm going to explain the movie called Paprika from 1991. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. This movie is about a girl who sleeps with men for money, which means she is a prostitute. And then what happens next to her? To know the rest, watch the whole video. At the beginning of the movie, we saw a girl named Mimo. She went to meet her boyfriend, Nino. They were talking to each other, but then Mimo told Nino that she was scared. Then Nino told her, "We just need to wait 15 more days, and then all of our problems will be solved." And then Nino left her there, and Mimo went to a prostitute house. Mimo came here to be a prostitute because she wanted to earn money and help her boyfriend, Nino. And her boyfriend Nino told her to do so. And then the manager of this prostitute house, Madam, met Mimo. She praised her so much. And then Madam showed her the room where her clients will come and sleep with her. She told her she will get 50% of the money from the clients, and Madam will keep the rest. And Madam introduced her to all the other girls of this prostitute house. In this prostitute house, Madam gave all the girls another name, so that the clients can pick them easily. Mimo was given the name Paprika, and then Mimo was sent to the doctor for a checkup. The doctor told her that she is pretty young for this job. "What are you doing here?" First, Mimo lied to him that she was here for some family problems. But then the doctor caught her lying, and then Mimo told him the truth. Actually, her boyfriend Nino needs some money, and he sent her here. Mimo also said to him that she will work here for only 15 days and then get married to her boyfriend. But then the doctor told her, "Whoever came here never returned, and your boyfriend Nino is just using you." But Mimo didn't care about the doctor's words because she had complete trust in her boyfriend. That day Mimo got her first client. His name was Franco. Franco started liking her after he saw her. But Mimo acted strangely while having sex with Franco, and that's why Madam warned her to behave well with her clients. And then Mimo started having sex with many guys every day. And she earned so much money. Slowly she was getting experienced in this job. One night Mimo found out the girls have sex with each other as well. One of her friends told her that their boss Madam also likes having sex with other girls. Mimo thought this was so strange, but still she had sex with her friend. The next day Madam called Mimo into her room and then have sex with her. After some days, Franco came here once again, and he told Mimo that he wanted to marry her and asked her to go on a dinner date with him. But then Mimo said she has a boyfriend and was about to go on a dinner date with her boyfriend. But the next day Mimo found out that her boyfriend Nino went to a business meeting and that's why he can't meet her today. And then Mimo went to dinner with Franco. And then Mimo saw that Nino came here with another girl to have dinner. And then Mimo went to him and found out that Nino had been cheating on him for the past 3 years. Nino became so sad and broken and found it out. Franco consulted her when he saw her crying. And then that night, they had sex once again. The next day Franco again talked about marriage, but then Mimo said she cannot trust any guys. Her heart was broken, and she will keep doing her job. She will earn so much money for herself and then live a happy life. The next day Mimo's boyfriend Nino came to meet her and threatened her that he wants half of her money because he sent her here and was her broker. Mimo talked to Madam about Nino, and Madam told her she will take care of him. After some days, a guy named Rocco came here, and he was the broker of a girl named Futuro. Futuro didn't give him the money, and that's why she beat the shit out of her and left. Mimo got so scared after seeing this. She thought maybe Nino would do this to her, and that's why she went to another city to work in a club. But then she met Rocco on the train. Rocco recognized her, and then Rocco forcefully had sex with her on the train. And then he took her to his home. The following day Rocco told her that she should do the job of prostitution, and he will get wealthy clients for her. And then they will earn so much money. But Mimo refused his offer and said she just wanted to work in a club. And then she went to many clubs for a job, but all of them rejected her. Actually, Rocco already told all the club managers not to give her any position in their clubs. And that's why everyone left her. Since she could not find any job, she accepted Rocco's offer. Rocco sent her to another place to work. After some days, a client came to her, and he was her own uncle. He recognized her. Mimo's uncle blackmailed her that he will tell everything to her parents. Mimo told him she will leave this job after some time, but he should not say this to her parents. And then her uncle kissed her and said he always liked her. And then he started having sex with Mimo. Mimo's uncle kept having sex for free with her every day. Mimo told this to Rocco because they were getting less money for this. And then one day Rocco threatened her uncle, and he got so scared and ran away from there. And then Rocco sent Mimo and her friends to a wealthy man. This man had a wife, but she was lesbian. The man gave them some drugs, and then his wife started having sex with Mimo's friends. And the rich man had sex with Mimo. On the other hand, Franco kept sending letters to Mimo. And Mimo was falling in love with him as well. One day one of Mimo's friends died because she was infected with some kind of disease. Mimo got scared after seeing this, and she told Rocco that she doesn't want to do this anymore. She doesn't want her life to be like that girl who died. But Rocco told her not to quit this job because he was also making a good amount of money with Mimo. But Mimo started insisting on quitting this job but then threatened to kill her. And then Mimo asked for help from her manager, and the manager told her that she will get him arrested. And then Mimo also said to her that maybe she's pregnant. Then the manager sent her to a doctor, and Mimo aborted her baby. One day Mimo went to a party with her client, but then she met Franco there. She was so happy to see him, and then they had sex as well. Franco told her that now he is a captain of a ship, and when he buys his own boat, he will marry her and take her away from here. Mimo was in love with her, and that's why she agreed to marry him. And then Mimo gave him all of her money to buy a boat. After some time, Mimo got the news that Franco's boat was confiscated by the police. And just like that, she lost all of her money. Now Mimo had to keep doing this work, but the government closed that prostitute's house. Then Mimo went to another city for the same job. Then Mimo saw a girl who was lesbian. Mimo took her to her room. The girl said she was a reporter. She wanted to know what happens in a prostitute's house. Mimo told her everything and then had sex with her as well. After some time, a very rich old man named John brought his son here. Actually today his son turned 18 years old, and to celebrate his birthday he brought him here. All the girls stood in front of him, and then he chose Mimo. And then they had sex. After some day, they had a party for John's birthday, and he invited Mimo to Hyde party. Then John had sex with Mimo at that party. John told her he is having sex with a girl after 3 years. He was so attracted to Mimo, and then he proposed to her to marry him. John was such a wealthy and well-known man, so Mimo agreed to marry him. Then John married her and introduced her to his family members. John's son told Mimo that he was so happy that he got such a beautiful stepmom. Mimo got mad at him after hearing this and slapped him, and told him to stay within his limit. After some days, Mimo was checking some letters of well-wishing about her marriage. One of those letters was from Franco. Then we found out that Mimo was still in love with Franco. John died after 5 years of their marriage, and Mimo got half of his property. And then, the government closed all the prostitute houses of the city, and Mimo went to meet her old friends. Then she met Madame and her old friends. Then a client asked her if she was interested in going out with him. But then the manager shouted at him and told him that Mimo was married. But Mimo said she will go out with him for sure, and today she will have sex with everyone for free. After some time, Mimo got married to Franco, and she gifted him with a big boat and made Franco the captain of that boat. Now Mimo had both love and money. And this movie ends here with this beautiful scene. Don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments below. And at last, stay safe, stay well. Thanks for watching.